Actually, I think boost of speed might be a better choice here. If you're gonna go for treads, why is he gonna go for glove first? Glove is gonna increase your attack speed, but I think move speed is more important when you're jungling, going from camp to camp. We'll see though. Meanwhile, Broodmother is gonna go for rune. Ooh, magic bottle being picked up on a shaker. This is actually a very interesting point. Generally, we don't see Shaker doing this. What this suggests is that the Shaker is going to be doing a lot more roaming than usual. Most time the Shaker just stay back in the lane and protect their carry. Standing a little bit far away. If they jump on your carry, and then you just lob a Fisher and you'll be fine. So the bottle suggests that he's going to roam, between the lanes, and he has been roaming quite a bit. So that bottle is going to help out, a lot. He has a boost of speed already picked up as well. So he's going to be being quite effective. Let me see how Lycan's can go. Lycan's got 1k go. Hasn't bought anything yet. Actually, he might just go Midas. Yeah, he might just go Midas, because is he going to go for Midas? I think going for Midas is actually a very bad choice. I'll talk about why if he actually picks it up. I don't think he will, though, because it is somewhat a bad choice, but let's hope that he's not going to make the Midas. Meanwhile, on top lane, Windrunner level 6 already. It's going to get some farm. Venomancer is still staying in the lane. I'm not too sure why they're giving so much farm to the Venomancer as opposed to the Void. But again, I don't think YY or LGD is going to be playing seriously. So this Void is actually trying to roam, not being effective. He's actually jungling. So I guess that's pretty cool. Being on the bot lane here, looks like the Scourge is going to try to get a tower push. Darkseer level 8 already. My god, that Darkseer. I think it's actually higher than Silver. Yeah, he's higher level than Silver. The solo EXP unable to kill the Darkseer. Darkseer tanking so much. He's only got a stout shield. This Silver's bear is already very, very low. Here comes the Wolves doing some harass on the Shaker. Are we going to see a shape shift? No, he's not going to do it because he has no mana. He's going to go back to jungling. And actually, I've seen Demons liking go for Soul Ring, which I believe is kind of a huge waste of go as we see a dive going on the top lane here. Venomancer very low HP. Probably a good Venomous scale into a Chronosphere, Time Walk, and a very easy kill for the ZSMJ. But Doombringer, by the way, is farming. Let me check his gold, right? He's currently sitting at 1,000 gold. And remember what I said earlier, a 20-minute Vanguard, Phase, and Radiance. Let's see if he's going to do this, do the same thing in this game. He has a bottle and magic wand. He's not rushing them naked. He's getting a lot of other items, plus teleportation scroll as well. So YYF's farm is just absolutely ridiculous. And this Shaker is not helping with this double damage, big ass totem stealing 4 creeps just right now. So ZSMJ, or not ZSM, YYF not being very happy. Yeah, in this game we're seeing the support players getting farm and the carry players not getting farm, as we see Tron dying to a Broodmother. Probably just walked up and the spawn spiraling. And here comes a push from the Silver. Silver just doing some wax on the tower, not going to get too much accomplished. This is 10 minutes in, 3-5 in favor of LGD. LGD not leading as much as I thought they would be, because I thought, hey, they have a lot better killing heroes, and the Sentinel lineup doesn't. Sentinel lineup is just hoping they will win the lane, and so far it seems like their plan is okay. It's going along okay because Sentinel is not killing them enough. They're gonna go for Venge. Here comes a Doom and a level Death, and that Venge is gonna go down. Are we gonna have a clutch deny from the Broodmother? Oh, here we go. Give me that deny. He is gonna get it. Well done by Doraemon. Or that's blue. Doraemon got denied. Which, by the way, if you don't know what Doraemon is, it's one of my favorite cartoons when I was growing up as a kid. As we see, this Shaker is going to go down. He's going to enchant totem. Bottle up. No. Oh, is he going to live? No mana or cooldown on the Broodmother. Broodmother is going to turn back because a Venomous Gale is coming. Wow. Shaker survives just barely. And here comes Doom trying to get some backstab. He might get scouted. No, there's no dust on anyone, so they're not going to get him. Let me see what Lycan ended up getting. Lycan did end up getting a Midas, which, wow, okay. The reason I was saying Midas on Lycan is not a good idea, as we see a Ghost Staff on the Darkseer recompleted, which, by the way, I'm sure the Surge team would just mass Ghost Staff, because Ghost Staff just totally rapes the entire Sentinel team. It would just rape it. Completely rape the Sentinel team. There's absolutely nothing the Sentinel could do if you mass enough Ghost Staff. But anyways, going back to the Midas, I think Midas is a very bad choice, because if you think about it, Midas will give you, Midas is one of those items that will pay for itself over time. So if you go for a very turtle game, if you want to play for a 50-minute game, then Midas is a great choice, because eventually you're going to get more gold. But if you're playing a pushing game in the sense where you want to end the game early, and well, that's what Sentinel has. They have pushing heroes. Midas is probably the worst item you could ever get, because it doesn't give you anything. Like give you attack speed, but for Lycan that's not important at all. Because he's already got sick attack speed to shapeshift. So if you're playing, like if you're playing what you can call it, pushing, you gotta just go for that Vlad's first and go for BKB, and he does have the Vlad's finish and a Smoke of the Seat. What this Smoke of the Seat means, he's gonna smoke into the Roshan pit and go for a Roshan kill. That's very likely, or else you're not gonna have a smoke on Lycan. What are we gonna do? Smoke in and run in with the Lycan gank? That's not gonna. I mean, you could have just already run in with a Lycan gank, right? And meanwhile, CH is like sitting like a champ absolutely everywhere. Now we have ZSMJ again. The ganking ZSMJ. What are we watching this game right now? I think that Venge is dead for sure. Here's that Chronos. We're getting both the Brood and the Venge. And now there's that Venomous Gale. And looks like the Venge is gonna go down to ZSMJ, and the Brood might be going down as well. He should be fine. Broodmother, very good survivor, does have the bottle and the treads as well. Here comes Shaker from back as well. Here comes a Doom. There is a Doom on the Shaker, and the CH gonna KS again. He's looking for it. CH does KS again. Wow, Chris Bug this game is just absolutely KSing. Meanwhile, in the meantime, we have the Lycan. Yes, he did smoke or was already the spell, so I don't think the Sentinel will know. And now the silent Lycan Roshaning in a pro game. I think Lycan is actually a very good hero. I'm just ashamed that he doesn't get picked enough because he has some ridiculous right-click DPS, but he's very, very counterable. 4 staff, Eel Scepters, Ghost Scepters, very high amount of counters. And it looks like, let's see if the Sentinel, as the Scourge hero, is going to react. They are going to get, yes, a tower kill. Try and get the tower kill. Now we have a kill attempt on the Shapeshift Lycan. Not going to happen. And he is going to, yeah, he's going to farm his way up. Let's see what item he's going to go for next. He's probably going to need treads. Well, Lycan is one of those heroes you actually skip treads, because if you think about it, if you're fighting, Shapeshift is kind of good enough in terms of attack speed and chasing power. It's kind of that ridiculous. And these wolves, look at those damage. Those wolves both just critted for around like 100 to 60. 60 to 100 damage, just ridiculous amount of damage in early games. You can actually send them at like a Crystal Maiden or Venge or Witch Doctor and expect to get a kill. Like they're just at that ridiculous. So I think that's why Lycan is one of those very underrated heroes. And ZSMJ going for a very pub build. ZSMJ does love to go pub build a lot. There's a Mask of Madness on a Void, and that is like the pubest build you have ever seen, right? Most guides tell you like, hey, don't go Mask of Madness because you're already very glass. You know, you should go for things like BKB, Yasha, those kind of standard items. ZSMJ says fuck that. ZSMJ, by the way, also go like Battle Fury on Anti-Mage. He goes for like some of the most standard pub items, but he makes it work. Like here is the highest level of Dota, right? The Chinese Dota, and ZSMJ is making pub items. So hey, pubs should be rejoicing because it works even in the highest level of games. Sentinel is going to go for a push, and they finally is going to claim their first tower. Meanwhile, Broodmother is top lane doing work as well. I don't think Broodmother is going to get that tower push. Scourge is going to try to defend that tower. Let's see who lasts this tower as well. There's a lot of teleportation going. There's a Chronosphere and a Fissure going on the Brood. Brood is going to be dead for sure. There's a Mask of Menace and a Doom. Wow, a lot of ultimates being used on Doom. And an Echo Slam by the Shaker. Shaker is well, I think Shaker is trying to get his way to Dagger. Let me see how close he is. He's got the Dagger, which I guess that's good. There's a vacuum Echo Slam is some of the cheesiest combo here. Lycan, meanwhile, pushing the issue, trying to get a level 2 tower. He's actually doing a very good job in terms of claiming the tower. Tower already at half HP. Darkseer is gonna stop the pushing attempt. Darkseer going for, what the fuck is he going for? Battle Fury? Are we gonna see some Tauntaun Battle Fury Darkseer? Are we seeing a Lincoln's? Why you shouldn't get a Lincoln's because there's no really good spells. Like there's a Magic Missile and a Shackle Shot. That's it. Lincoln's not gonna block that much. Refresher Orb if they're dicking around that hard. What else goes into Perseverance? A Bloodstone goes into Perseverance, but actually Bloodstone wouldn't be bad to be honest. By the way, Bloodstone gives you so much like mana regen. It's not even ridiculous. It's not even funny. Like after the buff on the Bloodstone, it gives you 5 charge to begin with. It's not even funny how much mana regen it gives you. But we'll see what he goes for. It might just be a Battle Fury because all these guys are making very pub items. We see a gank going on the top lane. Lycan comes in with the wolf form. They're gonna try to chase down the Doom. It's gonna be a very tall order because he has Scourge Orb and the Phase Boots. It's gonna run through no problem. And Doombringer 1730. Let's do a farm check. He is gonna be going for the Radiance. Yes, 2700 in the bank. He is gonna get a Radiance for sure. 20 minutes in, so we're gonna see another game where YY gets a 20-minute Radiance, Vanguard, Face, Bottle. Like that is just insane amount of farm. That's 10k gold farm. Just ridiculous. If you think about how ridiculous that is just ridiculous. Sentinel is going to try to get a push going on. They should be able to get this tower. Again, the Lycan does have the Treads finish. I'm not too sure what item he's going to be going for next. And those wolves actually hurt quite a bit, man. They hurt quite a bit. And the cool thing about these wolves is that you could scout with them. If you have good enough a micro, you can send it in enemy jungle, kind of, you know, clear level 1 camp if you want to, or just scout or pick off guys. I don't think this Blink Dagger is a good choice. I mean, Blink Dagger against pushing teams, that clump is a great choice. But in this game, I think a 4 staff will suffice, because if the Lycan know what he's doing, and I hope he is, well, actually judging from the fact that he's got a Midas, I think he doesn't. But if a Lycan knows what he's doing, he could just micro his wolf, or just one of the wolf, and just send it on a Shaker, and there's no way you're gonna get Blink off. But you know, it wouldn't put it out past this unknown Lycan player that he won't be doing that. So we'll see. I'm not sure what Broodmother is going for, but he's been poor. He just bought something. He's got no gold. I don't know what the hell he's going for. He's got no gold and no item. So this Broodmother is very unfarmed. Which, how can you have an unfarmed Broodmother? It's just that it doesn't work. Like, Broodmother is supposed to be very farm. As we see a gank going on this Syllabear. No, going for the True Spirit Bear. There's a vacuum canceling Blink Dagger. Canceling the TP. Blink Dagger Shaker comes in as well. They get a kill on UIP's Syllabear. And that is going to be a push. Man, CH is CH going to go like Lothar Desolator? If he does. Here comes the Lycan Wolf. Lycan Wolf going crazy on the Shaker. Shaker's going to go down. No, there's a Surge, and that's what I mean about picking the Darkseer for helping out your teammate. There's a great Shackle shot on the Darkseer. Darkseer taking so much damage. You can see Lycan, man, just eating people up, and he's still chasing. Oh, just ran out, and here comes the Fisher. Here comes Doombringer. He comes in, and ZSMJ right place at the right time. Turns on the Mask of Madness, gets a kill on the Windrunner, and now we have the Lycan throw up in trouble. Venge in trouble as well. Broodmother running. Blink Dagger chases up. He does have the Aegis, and here comes the Bashes. Here comes the Time Lock. Broodmother still trying to get a kill. Is he trying to get a kill? He's trying to juke. He's trying to juke, but I think CH knows. CH knows. Oh, he's invis, but a fat cow is blocking the exit as we see the Broodmother completely trapped. I think that was a vacuum getting a kill. Yeah, that was vacuum. Was that vacuum? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was vacuum, because no one actually, yeah, that's a vacuum kill by Darkseer. Darkseer just grabbed a double kill. All replica just being picked up. This tower is going to go down. The score's 4 and 13. I thought the Sentinels team's going to be fine, because they exited out the early game stage 2 and 4, and they had a mid-game team. I was like, okay, you know, they're going to be fine. But no, we have a 20-minute, 20-minute relic. YYF's farm has been slowing down. No credit to the fact that Shaker has been stealing all his farm like a boss. But he is going to get probably a 22-minute Radiance, which is ridiculous still. Meanwhile, ZSMJ is running around with the Mask of Madness, skanking Bala. And then, where's this Shaker? Let me check out how Shaker's doing in terms of farm. Where the hell's that Shaker? Shaker's got 36 creep kill, 1k go in the bank, got a bottle and a Blink Dagger, and still buying wards. So, I mean, even though he's taking farm, he's still buying wards like a boss. Let me see what level of Devour that is. I can't tell. How can you check Devour level? God damn. Yes, I know, guys, I know if you press F12, I could see like what skill build they did. Yes, I know that exists. But the fact that I have people watching live, I can't do that. I can't just pause the game. So, there you go. Venomancer picks up level 2 Poison Sting. That late? Okay, that's fine. Well, I suppose that's the correct build. You know, max Venom and scale, max wards, and then go back to your Poison Sting. And Shaker has... Oh my god, I just pressed F12 by accident. No problem. People watching live, don't worry. I got it back. I'm at 40, 41, 42.